Skol, Vikings fans. Let's crank up the energy because the 2025 NFL Draft just dropped. And our Minnesota Vikings made every pick count. We had just 4 selections to start, but somehow walked away with 5 new weapons. Today, we're breaking down each move, with a special spotlight on the one pick that's got ESPN's Field Yates calling it a draft steal. Ready to feel the purple pride? Smash that like button, and let's dive into the action. Minnesota's draft strategy was all about quality over quantity. With only 4 picks, the least in the NFL, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah had to play chess while others played checkers. The result? A draft class heavy on offense, with 3 of 5 picks aimed at boosting our attack. This is about protecting J.J. McCarthy and giving him the runway to soar in 2025. But with so few chances, the pressure was on to make every selection a banger. Did we do it? Let's start with the big one. Here's where it gets juicy. Field Yates, ESPN's draft guru, is hyping one Vikings pick as a potential game-changer. He's got 17 analysts weighing in, and our guy stole the show. Who's the player turning heads? It's our first rounder, and we're about to unpack why this choice has everyone buzzing. What's your take? Did we ace this draft? Drop a comment, and let's roll into the first scene. The draft stage was set in Green Bay, and at pick 24, the Vikings shocked some by grabbing Ohio State guard Donovan Jackson. This wasn't the flashy wide receiver or cornerback some fans wanted, but Yates called it a masterstroke. Why? Jackson's versatility is off the charts. He started 9 games at left tackle and 5 at left guard last season, earning second-team All-American honors. This is a guy who can dominate in multiple spots, and he's only 22. Yates had Jackson ranked 20th overall on his board, higher than big names like Daniel Jeremiah, 41st, and Dane Brugler, 48th. He loves Jackson's power, toughness, and ability to anchor the line. The Vikings promised to fix the trenches this offseason, and with free agent signings like Ryan Kelly and Will Fries, plus Jackson, they're building a fortress around McCarthy. Imagine JJ with time to throw. Scary, right? But was this the right call over a defensive stud? Here's the big question. Can Jackson start day 1? The Vikings say there's a competition with incumbent left guard Blake Brandel. But let's be real, Jackson's tape screams starter. Brandel struggled last year, ranking 99th out of 136 guards in PFF's overall grade. Jackson's athleticism and accolades suggest he's ready to lock down that left side with Christian Darrisaw. What do you think? Does Jackson start week 1? Let me know below. Moving to the 3rd round, the Vikings traded down to snag Maryland wide receiver Ty Felton at pick 102. This guy's a speed demon, 4.37 in the 40-yard dash, and hauled in 96 catches last season. He's not just a deep threat. He's got route-running finesse that could make him a perfect complement to Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. With only 5 picks, grabbing a playmaker like Felton was a bold move to stretch defenses. Ryan Grigson, our senior VP of player personnel, raved about Felton's speed showing up on film, not just the stopwatch. "You feel this player's speed," he said, and that's huge for Kevin O'Connell's offense. Felton's ability to take the top off defenses could open up the underneath for Addison and TJ Hawkinson. But some analysts wanted a cornerback here. Did we miss a chance to bolster the secondary? What's your take on Felton? Picture this. McCarthy dropping back, Jefferson drawing double coverage, and Felton streaking past the safety for a 60-yard touchdown. That's the vision, Skol fans. Felton's not a household name yet, but at pick 102, he's a high-upside gamble. The Vikings clearly see him as a weapon to keep defenses honest. Drop a comment. Do you love this pick? Or should we have gone defense? Let's keep it rolling. In the 5th round, we went to the defensive side, snagging Georgia's Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins at pick 139. This dude's a versatile beast, logging 219 snaps as an edge rusher and 294 at defensive tackle last season. Yates loves this pick too, calling Ingram-Dawkins a perfect fit for Brian Flores' creative schemes. With only 5 sacks in 3 years, he's raw, but his length and power scream potential. Flores is known for moving linemen around like chess pieces, and Ingram-Dawkins' ability to play multiple spots makes him a dream for our DC. Behind free agent studs Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave, He's not expected to start, but he could carve out a rotational role. The knock? Some wanted a cornerback to address our secondary. Did we wait too long to help the back end? Tell me your thoughts. Ingram Dawkins won 2 national championships at Georgia, so he knows how to compete at the highest level. His 17 tackles and 8 tackles for loss last season show he can disrupt. With Flores coaching him up, this could be a steal in the 5th round. Skull Nation, are you hyped for this guy's upside? Or worried about his limited production? Hit the comments and let's talk. Round 6 brought us Penn State linebacker Kobe King at pick 201. A pick that's flying under the radar but could pay dividends. Dane Brugler had King as a 4th-round talent, so getting him this late is a coup. He's a hard-hitting, run-stuffing linebacker who fits Flores' aggressive style, even if he's not a coverage star. With Blake Cashman and Ivan Pace Jr. as starters, King's a depth piece with starter potential. The Athletics draft expert praised King's instincts and ability to seek and destroy against the run. That's music to Flores' ears, especially after our linebackers dealt with injuries last year. King might not start right away, but his special teams value and Big Ten pedigree make him a smart add. Did we need another linebacker, though, with Eric Wilson and Brian Asamoah on the roster? What's your vibe on this one? Here's why King matters. Depth wins games in the NFL. Injuries hit our linebackers hard in 2024, and King's a former team captain who brings leadership and grit. Snagging a guy projected 3 rounds earlier is the kind of move that builds contenders. Skull fans, do you see King making an impact? Drop your thoughts and let's move to our final pick. Closing out the draft, we grabbed Pitt tight end Gavin Bartholomew at pick 202. This is a sneaky pick for O'Connell's offense, adding a pass-catching tight end to pair with T.J. Hawkinson. Bartholomew's not a household name, but he played alongside Vikings receiver Jordan Addison in college, so there's chemistry there. His 6 feet 5 inches frame and soft hands make him a red zone threat. The Vikings traded for Sam Howell as QB insurance, but this pick is about giving McCarthy more weapons. Bartholomew's college stats: 43 catches, 600 yards, 4 touchdowns, show he can be a reliable target. With Hawkinson coming off injury, depth at tight end is crucial. Some fans wanted a defensive back here. Did we miss a chance to shore up the secondary? Let me know what you think. Imagine McCarthy hitting Bartholomew on a seam route for a touchdown while Hawkinson draws coverage. That's the kind of mismatch we're building. This late in the draft, finding a player with this upside is a win. Skull Nation, are you feeling this pick? Comment below, and let's wrap this up. Let's talk about the big picture. The Vikings draft was about building around J.J. McCarthy. Donovan Jackson solidifies the O-line, Ty Felton adds speed, and Bartholomew brings depth at tight end. Defensively, Ingram Dawkins and King give Flores pieces to mold. But the secondary remains a question mark. Did we do enough to replace Stephon Gilmore and Shaq Griffin? Field Yates loves our draft, especially Jackson, who he sees as a cornerstone for years. The Athletic gave us a B-, praising our value but noting we didn't address cornerback. With free agent signings like Byron Murphy Jr. and Jeff Okudah, maybe we're banking on young guys like Mekhi Blackmon stepping up. What's your grade for this draft, Skull fans? Drop it in the comments. This draft sets the stage for a huge 2025. McCarthy's got protection, weapons, and a defense with upside. But we need to hear from you. Did Kwesi nail it? Or should we have gone after a corner? Smash that like button, subscribe for more Vikings news, and share this with your fellow fans. Skull Vikings. Skull Nation. Let's wrap this up with a bang. The 2025 draft was a roller coaster, but the Vikings made every pick count. From Donovan Jackson's trench dominance to Kobe King's late-round steal, we've got a class that could push us toward the playoffs. Field Yates is all in on our vision. How about you? What's your favorite pick? The vibes are high, but questions linger. Can Jackson lock down left guard? Will Felton be the next big thing? And did we do enough to fix the secondary? I'm reading every comment, so let me know your takes, predictions, and dream scenarios for 2025. This is our year, Vikings fans. Let's get loud. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for all the latest Vikings news. Share this video with every Skull fan you know. and let's build this community. Until next time, keep the faith and Skol Vikings. Let's make 2025 our year.